guys, we're back. So this is we're actually getting ready to texture the top of the Dude soap with that's a cake icing comb. So soap lady number one is gonna start and just very lightly scrape off the surface and kind of give you a little little ridges. And then she's gonna scrape. Off camera, she's scraping them into an actual bucket. Not bucket, an actual little soap mold that says soap. So those are little samples. So you can have some Dude samples. And just watch her just kind of scrape that.
And I saw, the first time I saw this, I saw Ophelia Soapery do it. And I thought it was so cool. So I wanted to try it for myself. Because, like, I've used a cake comb before, obviously, working in a bakery. But I don't think I didn't even think about doing it on top of soap. But it makes sense. Because a lot of the items we use to make soap, you use to make cake.
Or candies or whatever else.
Or just food in general. You know, like we purchase our weight in olive oil every month. Okay. You know, I don't buy flour, but I certainly buy sugar for sugar scrubs.
Okay, and see she's scraping off the sides to make sure that when we put the dividers in, that it's super straight.
And this mold, it has been well loved, and it came from Brambleberry. So that's another soaping supply provider. If anyone is new to soap and they may have never heard of them, but that's where we got these from. And they come with these handy dandy little dividers, and I'm gonna put them together, and then I'm gonna stick them in the top of the soap, and that way, once they're done curing, I can take the whole thing, and it's basically already cut up for me. So each of these slab molds will get, let's see,
16,
18, something like that, bars. I think 18. And I've lost a couple of them under there. I got it.
Okay.
And this is definitely heating up. I can feel the heat coming off of it. So...
And so you can see her in the background putting, you know, it comes apart for the dividers for easy cleaning. You put them together, and then once you're done, you put them in the actual slab mold, and you very gently push down. Okay.
I don't think there's gonna be any gently pushing down.
Okay, let's. Oh, wow.
It's pretty firm.
Okay. Well, as long as we get it down far enough that we can actually do a guide, we can cut them by hand.
I think I might have waited a little long.
Because this is a fragrance that we have not used before.
I really like it, so I'm definitely going to use it again. I'm just going to be more conscious of time. Okay, it's in there, okay. I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's far enough. That's as far as I think it's going.
About as good as it's going to get.
And this is what we talk about when we always say things, you know, you see us in person, our soaps look so lovely. You're like, oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, sometimes things
you don't
like
get
this
to see this behind the scenes stuff. You just don't. So, like I said, we try to be super transparent, and, you know, you get to see the good and the bad with us, because, yeah. And I don't know if you can feel it, Denise.
No, I can feel it from it's hot.
No, this one.
I can tell that one got really
definitely
solid.
Get myself some marshmallows and some chocolate and some graham crackers, and I could roast myself a s'mores on top of this damn soap, because it is hot. And that's another, you know, thing about making handmade soap that many people don't realize, is that it allows me to use my scientific side as well as my artistic side. So the reason why the soap gets hot is because it's going through a process called saponification. And saponification is basically when you take some sort of fat and mix it with sodium hydroxide, or lye, as it's called. Some places may call it soda ash. It's all the same chemical. Lye is its scientific name. Sodium hydroxide is its scientific name, sorry. And you mix that with whatever kind of liquid. 99% of the time, the liquid is going to be water. But there are times where we make soap that have beer in them, or they have wine. We make a facial bar that has aloe vera. What else? We make soap with goat's milk, coconut milk, almond milk, things like that. So in order to have soap, you have to have those three things. Even melt and pour soap at some point had lye in it. Now the lye doesn't survive the saponification process. So some fragrances will make that saponification happen faster, and it creates a thermal reaction. That's why you're getting so much heat off of this. Hang on just a second. I'm going to show you guys how hot this is. Now, this is a soap. I don't even think it was an hour ago that I poured.
Not even. It might be 20 minutes, maybe 20.
I don't know. But the ambient temperature in the room is about 70-ish degrees, maybe a little cooler. This soap is 141 degrees. Can you see that?
Yep.
And I wonder how warm this one is. This one's 131. So, and that's just through the saponification process. So, we're doing some science here, folks. So, the faster that process happens, the harder the bar gets. And when we say that we leave them to cure for 4 to 6 weeks, like once I cut this, you could use it as soap. But the excess water that's still in it will make the soap melt faster, and you'll go through the bar quicker. You might have the bar for like a week, as opposed to a 4 to 6 week cured soap, or even like our Castile soap cures for about 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
That's because we're just evaporating that extra water. And the longer I let them sit and evaporate any of that extra water, the longer the bar will last in your shower, and the harder the bar will be. And you see it's already getting pretty hard because I was having trouble putting the liner in. The little grid thing in. So it's fairly firm.
At this point, she's just trying to get it in far enough so we have some guides when we cut it, because it's not going to go all the way in.
I would be surprised if we didn't end up with some, what do you call it? Gel phase. And it's basically the soap heats up to a point where it almost turns translucent. And it doesn't really matter to you guys because the soap works just as well if it does or does not go through the gel phase.
You can see it's hard because it's cracking in places.
But if it does, the colors will look much nicer. They'll pop out. They won't be as, I hate to say it, as ashy. They'll be very vibrant, very photogenic, very, popping in your shower. That'll wake you up. And I don't know if you can zoom in or not, Denise, but if you look right here, right there, you can see where the soap is turning colors, and it's a little darker on the inside. The soap is most likely going through gel phase. And you can see it right here too. So, like I said, these soaps will be ready in a few weeks. We will post on our Facebook and Instagram when these soaps are ready. So, make sure that you like us and follow us on all social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Facebook. We're on Twitter, but we don't use it as much. And we're on Etsy as well as YouTube. So you can see us, again, making soaps and doing things like that. Here's a better picture for you guys. And this is going to be called, Dude, Where's My Soap? So, like we always say, love yourself, love each other. Peace out. Bye.